my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and this is Vlogmas number 2. So I have not recorded any other Vlogmases as of this point in time. So right now for me it is Thursday. Right, I've got so much to say and I've got to try and get it all in the right way. So if you enjoy somebody that talks a lot, this is the girl for you. Feel like today's going to be a real chatty one as well. I feel like I've got so much to say. I'm going to try and keep it as much to the haul as possible, but now it's Vlogmas. Technically, I can go out the realms of just haul, can't I? So yeah, if you enjoy somebody that talks a lot, you enjoy today's video, you fancy subscribing down below, there's a subscribe button, and I always say it, click the notification bell because Vlogmas, they can go up whenever they go up. The only ones that will be up at a set time is the Saturday haul at 5 o'clock. So Saturday, which is when you're watching this, it is my weekly haul. So I'm recording this Thursday. I don't know if I just said that because as soon as it comes out of my mouth I forget. So recording this Thursday, haul it Thursday, normally, haul it Thursday, record Friday. That's the way it usually works. I don't have that luxury. If I'm committed to Vlogmas, I don't have that luxury, especially as it's just suddenly here. And I, you know, in my brain we was at the beginning of November and I had a month to figure this out. Apparently not. So got a lot of recording and things to get going. I've got potential hauls and things all over the place, so we're gonna have a month of a lot of hauls for me, because normally it would be only one a week. Anyway, stop talking too much. Right, £60 budget, me and my adult son. I didn't manage to get one item because I've been buying one item of Christmas, something for Christmas, didn't manage to do it. Very slightly over budget. Let me get my receipt. What did I do with it? Right, my receipt. We hit 63.64. I feel like there was something this is weird in the shop. The shop was weird. I always say that. There was something I was going to pick up and then I thought, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to hit budget today because the money went up quick earlier in the shop than it normally will because I got a lot of fresh. And by the time I'd finished, even though I went over, I couldn't remember where it was. I should have written it down. So yeah, that was totally irrelevant. Okay, so 63.64 is what I spent. I'll explain things as I go along. I've got some things for different, like not just normal food shop. Like I said, I'll explain that. So I will give you prices as I go along, as I always do. If you add it up, you'll get a different total to my total, and the reason being is I always donate 3 items to the food bank and always drop them off at the food bank, like in the shop before I leave the store. Otherwise it will just sit around the house for weeks. It's just one of those jobs, isn't it, that, you know, oh, I'll remember to take that, you know, I work in town, I could take it any day, but I'll forget it, so I just put it straight in there. This week was a tin of spaghetti, shower gel and feminine product. So they're not here. Everything was fine. I got a few reduced bits. The shop was okay, actually. It was pretty decent. Whizzed around quite quick. Got everything on my list. I really didn't have much on my list and I was sort of thinking, oh, I'm doing okay, I'm really on top of this. And then all of a sudden I got probably about halfway around the shop, excuse me, and my brain just, whatever was there just disappeared and I had no clue what I was doing. I was walking up and down these aisles trying to figure it out. So yeah, it's fine. I think I did a pretty good shop for the money. I did get a very expensive item for me. I say very expensive, you might think it's not, but for me it is. But I'll explain that again. Keep saying I'm going to explain anything. I'm going to explain it to death. Been 4 minutes and not even started. It's actually not that bad. So just trying to remember if I've got to, because it's Vlogmas, I want to make sure. So don't forget, there will be a bit on the end of the haul. Say that now. So if you get to the end of the haul, don't disappear because it's Vlogmas. So there'll be an advent calendar at the end. That won't, because I won't be recording that today. I'll be recording that on Saturday. So yeah, this is Thursday me, and then future me will be at the end of the video. So just let you know. Don't leave at the end. Let's get on with the haul then. There are a few bits. You all know about this by now. I haven't recorded it. I'm going to record it in a little while or tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. So there are a few fresh bits I got, and didn't buy it. I'll explain that all. So if you haven't seen it and you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Vlogmas 1 yesterday. It was only Vlogmas 2 already. Go and have a look because I'll explain it all there. Right, so I got lettuce because I'm out. I've been doing open sandwiches this week. I'm really enjoying them. So I've been getting through a lot of lettuce, tomato, and then a meat product or a cheese product, something on top of it. Really, really enjoying it at the moment. So I needed to get some more lettuce, and this is £1.15 for the romaine. I just really enjoy it. It's just the right amount of crunch. I always say that. It's the only way I can explain it, because most lettuces sort of taste the same, don't they? You know, like iceberg or romaine, they're just watery, but it's the texture. These are just really good. Really love them. So yeah, £1.15 for that. Now normally you would see that I most of the time I get Asda's own cheap tomatoes if I'm going to get this size ones. I haven't actually bought this smaller ones for a while, but they've just gone up in price. So the other ones, it's a 6-pack, and they are 85p, I believe. They're up to 89. So these are actually larger than the other ones. There's 9 in there, I counted. So there was 6 in the other one, there's 9 in this one, but they are larger. The other packet's 89p, and this is £1.75. I feel like I'm getting more quantity for my money with this, and they look really good, but they are way bigger as well. So I just went with these for now. Now I did pick up some grapes because Corey's been eating the grapes with me this week, and I did pick the ones that we have been eating, and then I put them back because later, so the oranges come after the grapes, so I picked up the grapes, thought that's fine, went and picked the oranges up because I'm doing those pots, you know, where you cut all the fruits up and just leave them in the fridge, and we've both been snacking on them, and he's been eating oranges. He doesn't normally eat oranges, so I got a really nice packet. These just looked really good. I don't know what it is about them, and these are £1.50, so I knew I was going to spend £1.50 anyway. So I paid £1.30 for a packet of grapes, not these ones, the different ones, the slightly redder ones. Went over, got these for £1.50, and it said 2 for 2. Now this says 2 for 2 as well, but it didn't have the other grapes, so I wasn't sure what was going on. Things were scanning through differently to the way they were being advertised. So it turns out that it's only the black grapes that are the 2 for 2. But I got oranges £1.50. These are £1.30. You get these together and you pay 50p for the grapes technically. So bargain. So I did get slightly different ones. We've got the black grapes, and they're fairly small, but I think they'll be fine anyway. So they're going to go in our snack pots. I got a 4 pint of semi-skim milk. Pretty much does us every week, so we just go in with that one, and it's £1.45. Another instant coffee. I've got one as a backup at the moment, which I'm probably going to crack into this weekend, so I don't want to run out. So I just picked another one up. This is 99p, and it's really nice. I've mentioned it before, you know, you can get the cheap ones that are bitter. This isn't a bitter one, but I'm also not a connoisseur of coffee. I know a lot of people are very particular about their coffee, but I like it and I enjoy it. So yeah, I would recommend it personally, but we all have our own tastes. Now the tomato and garlic pasta sauce is 95p. I actually picked that up because I made subs last week and Corey really enjoyed it. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with this light. Maybe it's that. Do you like this? This is new. Scott did the 2 first words, love and learn. That was Scott's idea. I'm not sure if it's going to stay. We might change it. It's that, isn't it? Shall I turn it off? Let me turn it off. Hey, all trial and error. Are we coming back? There you go. See, learning curve. Right, so yes, I got the garlic and tomato. I prefer garlicky ones anyway. So yeah, Corey really enjoyed subs, so I thought I'll do some subs. I haven't got any sub rolls, but you know, like I said, my brain went dead. We've got part of it. We've got the sauce for it. It's a start. I don't know if we've had this one. We possibly have, because we randomly have this sort of thing in the cupboard anyway. So well, yeah, that's the idea behind that one. Tuna chunks, this is 59p. I was just replacing the one that I'd used this week, and I always let you know that I've been using this brand for years, and I've only once ever found a bone and never found scales, and they've got decent sized chunks in them as well. Not always, sometimes there's not so many chunks, but there's always good few chunks in there. I would highly recommend it. I think they're great. I got 1 tin of beans because I'm holding out. I'm wanting to go to Aldi. Hopefully we will, but I'm just bare minimum right now. So 1 tin of baked beans, 28p. A tin of spaghetti loops, because I actually had spaghetti on toast yesterday, so I'm just replacing it. 19p. Again, these are all the cheap range, but they're ones, I get the cheap ones because I enjoy the product. If I don't like them, I'll get more expensive ones, so I'm just letting you know. Cottage cheese, and just put a little bit of it with everything. It's good, high protein, and I enjoy it. I use this a lot of the time when I'm having salads. If I want a like creamy dressing but I don't want to use the calories, I'd put some of this in with a bit of spices or something. I like it. So yeah, and that's all mine because Corey don't eat it. Bonus. Coleslaw, Corey will share this with me. 50p. This again, cheap, cheerful, but it's really nice. Creamy. Yeah, enjoy it. So I get that one. I did see, I went to the reduced section. I always go to the reduced section first before I start my shop, just to see if they have this sort of thing there so I can save some money. They had 4, but they looked really, really bad. Lots of fat and just nasty stuff. I'm not very good with raw meat anyway, so I left it. I could have saved a couple of quid, but it just, for me, it just wasn't worth it. So I actually paid £6.93 for this one. I picked the one that had even amount of fillets in it because last time I did a slow cooker meal, I just dumped the whole thing in. It was too much. I was eating it for days later, so I'm gonna split it in half, so that will technically be 2 slow cooker meals. Likely, I think that'll be the way I go. Now I never buy, this is so expensive, £2.50. And it's got 4 dips in it. Now the reason I bought this is, again, you probably will already know if you saw Vlogmas yesterday. This is getting confusing when I pre-record. I'm actually going out to a party. A friend from work has invited me. She's invited a few friends from work, and everyone's taking a little something, and I'm taking chips and dips. So I picked this one up. I feel like it was the better option out of the 2 choices. The other one, there was a lot of the same style sauces, so I thought I'd go with this one. £2.50. It's quite expensive, but you know, I don't go out that often. A little bit nervous, a little bit excited. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so yeah, that wouldn't normally be on my shopping, but that's the reason that's there. This was just a random, I don't even know why, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't really, this wouldn't be for me. I'm not really a dark meat person. I'm doing a lot better with meats, but this, I just wouldn't. But I feel like this could be a really nice meal for Corey. Don't know how yet. Open to suggestions. He's quite a fussy boy though. Like casseroles he's not a fan of, so it would have to be, I mean, I probably could do a casserole. I was going to do something else with it, so he wouldn't know it's a casserole. if you know what I mean. But this was £4.70 down to £3.01. 400 grams, and it's the lean diced beef as well, and it really is, it's a good cut of it. So yeah, this was just one of those random, get something a little bit different and try something a little bit different, I guess. So not sure. I got myself some wafer thin cooked ham. The ham before, if you remember me telling you, they had the other ones like the chicken and the smoked ham, and that was £2.75, and it went down to £2. It's back up to £2.75, so I just went for this £1.95. And yeah, like I said, open sandwiches, this works really well for that. And I tend to be the only one that eats it, and Corey does like them, he just doesn't eat them. This was just a random again. A lot of this stuff was random. I walk up and down every aisle. It's just the way I go. And something drew me over. I don't know what. 80 calories a pot. Random bit of information. There's 3 peach and 3 strawberries. And it was only 80p. So I have no idea why I bought it. But I will eat them. Or Corey will. Bacon, as you know, I've said before, BLTs are my thing. Absolutely love them. £3.50 is not on a deal at the moment, but I am paying more just purely for the fact that I want thin slices. You know, I wasn't into meat for a long time. I wouldn't say into meat, I'm just not as, I eat a lot more than I did. And thinner slices work out way better. Medium eggs, £2.65 or £2.60. Where are we? Eggs towards the end of the shop. £2.60. I'm going to do some baking. I did say I was going to do some baking in Vlogmas. I treated myself to an item. I am going to show you, unbox it. It will be a future Vlogmas. I'm trying to remember what day this is going up and which Vlogmas is going to be where. A lot of them I don't know when they're going up, so some of these recordings may be a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do some cooking, some baking, some stuff. So we will need eggs. Yeah. 2 cherry cokes, 65p. This is for Corey. He enjoys them. They're really nice. If you've not tried them, I would highly recommend. Bread. I didn't realise my bread had gone off, so I had a couple of slices for my breakfast this morning because it is fairly late in the evenings. Our schedules are all changed round. I will probably explain that another time. 75p. I didn't really have a choice on breads. Their bread section is really low. It's all empty. Like I said last week, I went to Iceland. I just didn't want to go up there. I'm absolutely exhausted, so it was just get whatever they got. And we've had this one before and it's absolutely fine. It does the job. Now I've got all this. This was an accident. I bought this and this first. No, I bought this first in the reduced section and then forgot by the time I got here and picked them up. So as I was unpacking, it reminded me. So yeah, I thought I just bought these two. So this with chocolate digestives. I am enjoying a cup of tea with a biscuit in the evening before bed. Shouldn't do it. I'm up peeing all bleeding night. And it's caffeine-free tea as well. I thought it was a caffeine. Apparently not. So I picked some of these ones up for me. Random piece of information you get on this channel, right? 85p for that. And strawberry Jaffa cakes. Now Corey really likes Jaffa cakes, and is this new? Oh, it doesn't say new. I always say that and have to check the box because I don't pay that much attention. It doesn't say it's new. Strawberry, different. He's quite intrigued as well. 90p for that. And the reason I had to pick these up, now this was in the bread section, so it was a quarter of a shop before I got to the chocolate. That's my excuse. Don't need them or anything, but 45p. It says reduced and then is completely off the side. They keep doing this. I don't know if you've noticed. See, there's a little bit of the barcode missing there. That means it won't scan. Just again, bit of useless information. Might be alright for some people. This is the second time it's happened in Asda. It was something completely different last time. So sometimes if you get the scan and go like I do, and you get a reduced item, it's not scanning, it's likely that part of the barcode's missing, and you just need to get them to type it in because it won't scan at the till either. So I picked 2 up just because they're 45p. It says they go out of date 29th, but as we know, dates mean nothing. That cucumber that's cucumber. Should I tell you about the cucumber? Hang on. Right, my cucumber. Okay, so I told somebody the other week, this is the cucumber I bought 3 weeks ago. I kid you not, because they actually said in the comment, like, where'd it originate from? Bad thing is, look, I cut the actual label off, so I don't know. There's nothing on there. You know, it's gone dry there because I haven't been eating it. This is like, was it 3 or 4 weeks old now? You'd have to look back in my videos and there is nothing wrong with it. It is fresh still, solid. I'm going to still eat this. I don't know how this thing has lasted that long. Seriously, the only bit that's going funny is the end, and that's just because I've left it exposed and it was cut open. That happens. I'll cut the edge off and we're good to go. I really do need to start eating this cucumber. Random view in my fridge. Okay, sorry, I went on a tangent. Hey, right, dips. These are for the house because clearly the other dips are not. Sour cream and a guacamole. I was looking for the nacho cheese, as you know, Corey really likes it. I haven't seen guacamole in this for the longest time, and we haven't bought sour cream, and I don't know, I'm thinking maybe at some point in our future we might do like one of those proper nacho meals, you know, with all the different sauces or something like that. Now these are actually £1.50 each. Asda messed up and they put pound tickets, and it wasn't just there was £1 ticket there. There's all of them. There was one for guacamole, one for sour cream, one for the salsa. Checked them all and they're all £1, so I just mentioned it to the woman at the till and she gave them to me for £1, so I saved £1 on that. Bargain. nice when that happens. Crisps, I made pasta for Corey before he went, so I had to crack into these ones because we haven't finished the other ones, but it was ready salted. He likes on his pasta, and they didn't have it ready salted in the other ones, if you remember. So these are £3.60. You get 24 bags, 6 prawn cocktail, 6 cheese and onion, 6 salt and vinegar, and 6 ready salted. They're just crisps. I usually get Corey a pizza, and I actually thought I fancy some pizza as well, you know. So I've got this one. Now, if you know, you know. I know some of you know. I absolutely love this one. I used to go through a phase where it was like every week I'd get one of these. It's actually on a deal because I don't like buying it when it's full price. I think it's £4.50 normally. It was £3.25. Way more reasonable. It is slightly bigger than the normal pizzas that I get anyway, but this one is just so tasty. It's sweet honey barbecue salami, and I swear you can taste the honey and it just works so good. And it looks like that, you know, most things you open it up and it'll have like 3 pieces of pepperoni, and when it cooks it's anemic or whatever. It looks like that. Like, they're just so good. So yeah, £3.25 for that. So I think what we're going to do is I'll probably cut it up and we'll have some salad with it or something, because Corey would normally have the pizza that I buy and that would be his meal. He wouldn't have anything with it. He would just have the whole pizza. It's not normally quite as big as that. I mean, it's a decent size, just not quite as big as that. I got some pies, chicken and bacon. I can't remember last time I bought Corey chicken and bacon, so I thought again something a little bit different. He just keeps saying he wants something different, so I don't know if he's after something to satisfy and it's not working. I don't know. £1.45 for 2, and I just picked, like I said, I just picked chicken and bacon because I can't remember the last time I bought them for him. And I actually wouldn't mind trying one of these. I don't know if I've ever, I don't know if I ever even had a chicken pie. I can't say. I mean, I possibly have. Again, he wanted something different. I went way out of my happy price range and paid £2. You know, it's an OXO, so it's a brand, you're going to pay more. Now, I'm not going to say this word right. I know how it should sound. So, beef bourguignon, bourguignon. I can't say it. With dauphinoise potato. You know what I mean. So yeah, it's quite a good size. It's a hefty size box. £2 for that one. I got the lightly salted tortilla chips. They're very nice, 51p. And I got 2 bags of the cool tortilla dip chips. Now these are £1 each. They're the garlic and tomato. So I'm actually taking the lightly salted and a cool with me with the dip to the party. Now this is what I was, this is really expensive. I don't know what it is about my hair. I don't understand it. It's like overnight it's gone weird. It's gone flat. I mean, I don't know if you've even noticed. You probably have. Oh, you might not. You know, sometimes it's just you notice yourself. It's gone flat. It's gone very thin. It's sort of staticky and fly away, and it's just, it feels weird and looks weird to me. So I do have a lot of that shampoo I bought for. I bought the 2 things of Head and Shoulders. I still haven't started on the second one, but it's bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. So I thought I would try this. I saw an advert for it. Don't know if it's any good. £8. Oh, so expensive. For, it's not that big. It says it's a pro filler for fine hair. Now, John Frieda is a brand that I do have like a volumizing, probably said that wrong too, spray that I put in my hair before I dry it. And I've always really enjoyed the results, but again, it didn't do anything. So something with my hair right now. So I know I like the brand. This is a pro filler for fine hair, which it feels like I've got really fine hair right now. And it's a thickening shampoo. It says it plumps overall thickness by 200% and cleanses hair. I've never tried it. I mean, what's that? It's got biotin and I can't even read. Hyaluronic. I can't say it. Right, so my battery died because I'm talking too much. Think I'm coming to the end of it anyway because my words are all over the place. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is a new product anyway. If anybody's tried it, anybody knows about it, you know about these products in it. Let me know. Results in one use, we will see. I'm not going to wash my hair until Saturday, so you won't know until whatever I've recorded on Sunday, I guess. Yeah, you know, some things just bother you, and if it's going to bother me, I should just do it. If it was anybody else, you know, if it was the kids or anybody in my life that I love, I wouldn't think twice of spending that. For me, I do, because that's just me, and it's a learning curve. I have moments when I do it and moments when I don't, but it is what it is. And I've cracked into it because, like I said, I shopped this morning. I have done a load of washing, but it's actually in the machine. It's just stopped not long ago, so I can't tell you if it's actually any good, but I do have the Lenor blue container. I don't know, it's like fresh scent or linen or something like this. This is actually it does say it on here because I read it. Does it? I was reading them all though, so maybe I got it wrong. I don't know what it is. Did you see it? Winter edition. Mrs. Hinch's winter edition. Wow. I don't read any of these clearly before I buy them. I was doing you're supposed to shake it and smell that bit. They don't work very well. Anyway, it's got roses and flowers. Is that a snowdrop? Ooh, I haven't seen a snowdrop for a while. Okay, yeah. We need to do some videos. I need to have a chat, clearly, because I'm ready for it now. £3 that's down to at the moment. I have noticed in my washing, I know I mentioned a while ago about some like oil patches, and I changed to the powder. Well, it did it again, so the only thing I'm thinking now is it must be the softener. So I've gone on to these thingies, little pellet thingies, see if that's what it is. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know I'm all over the place. That's what you get on my channel though. You sort of expect it now, don't you? I think you do. I honestly do not understand how YouTubers do this whole like recording, like pre-recording, and when you watch it, it's like it's happening now. Like, because I know, okay, I've just recorded this is going up for Saturday, but then tomorrow morning I'll be recording tomorrow's, which will be the day before you see it. So how do you forget all those bits and not put them in? It's so confusing for me. And the knock-on effect is, it's going to be so confusing for you because you're going to hear it all. Because I don't take all this out anymore. I used to overthink it, and we're working on stuff. So we're going to have a chat. We would know. We will have had a chat by now. For you, not for me. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm exhausted and my brain's all over the place and I don't really know how. Okay, Vlogmas number 2, nearly done. Now, don't forget, wait, I'm coming back. Future me, 2 days from now, me, is gonna be on your screen in a few seconds. So I'm not even gonna do an outro because future me is going to do my outro for me. Yeah, I feel like I should still say bye. So bye, past me, and welcome, future me. Hello, so it's calendar time. I just thought as I'm here, I'll just update you because by now you would have known that I went to the party Friday, so that was last night. Because I'm recording this week Saturday, the calendars are on the day, remember? So it went really well. Anxiety was unnecessary. Saw some people there that I haven't seen for a long time, didn't even know they were going to be there. Let me adjust this. That's a little bit better. Probably made no difference to you, but it did to me. So yeah, it went really well. I got back about, I remember looking at the time in the cab, it was 5 to 11. I was so tired. I cannot remember the last time I saw that time. Didn't have too much to drink, so I haven't got a hangover or anything like that. There's a lot of people in the group chat that are not doing so well this morning. So I'm glad about that. I only had 1 glass of wine because I was quite happy like that, which is nice because any other time, I mean, I probably would have had a drink before I went out because of the anxiety, and I was determined not to do any of that. So I'm quite pleased about that. I remember some of the conversations, the other bits, just because, you know, I forget stuff. Yeah, so it went all went well. It's been a productive day so far, and hopefully we're good to go. I feel like things are starting to fall into place a little bit. Maybe I won't be as all over the place later on in the videos as the first little bit. We will see. It's me though, you know. So anyway, think we're all updated. I did read your comments from yesterday's video. I was just going to mention that as well. So yesterday was a disaster. I don't know if anybody, did you see the video go up? There was a video that went up at 5 o'clock. So I'd done all the video, done all the editing, everything. Done a whole new intro. So this intro you see is, I'll tell you in a second. So I did a whole new intro. I'd spent so much time doing all this. Edited everything. I had to do the calendar that day, so that's why I was getting it all up. Like, it should have been up about 2-3 o'clock. I think it was all scheduled to go, and then there was things going on as I was putting it online, and it didn't make sense. It was like different, like the screen would come up small, then it would come up big, and it wasn't doing what it should be doing. So I think something got corrupted from the intro, and it was, I think it was like 3 o'clock I figured it out, that's what had happened. Had no clue what to do. Knew that I needed to be ready to go out at 6 o'clock. All this stuff takes a lot of time, so I had to do. So I didn't realise until it was all up and ready to go. And I thought I had no choice, it's just going to have to be whatever it is. So I'd scheduled it for 5 o'clock. Then I thought, okay, work on it. See, you know, maybe I can pull something out of the bag. Figured out what had gone wrong. So thought, okay, I need to do an intro, but I couldn't find any apps to do an intro on, because they were all doing things like, oh, you've got to create an account, and you know, we send you an email, and then the emails weren't coming through. So it was just a total nightmare. I was proper freaking out. Had a little bit of a meltdown, I have to say. So this year's intro, you will notice, is the same as last year's. I had to do it on my normal editing app, which doesn't have all the words coming up as they would, but I managed to alter it all and get the video up. So as I think I was waiting it for it to, I don't know what the word is, render, upload, whatever, onto my computer, I then got an alert, and oh my god, I'd forgotten I'd still left the other one scheduled. It was for 5:04 I found it, and I privated it because I can't figure out how to delete it either, on top of everything else. So I don't know if anyone saw that, so let me know if you saw it. But since then, yes, everything's good. It all went out fine, and thank God for that. Just about managed. It was like 25 to 6 that I managed to actually get my last bits going for it. So total free. Oh my god, that was awful. But it's done. Sorted. I've read some of your comments, so thank you very much for your comments. I'm going to start responding to a few today. So far I've had a very productive day, and it's only 11:15. I've done so much. I've done washing, and I've got curtains out and on the line, which, yeah, if you look on my Instagram you'll see there's curtains on my line, and it's -2 out there right now and foggy. But I have nowhere else to put them for right now. I'm going to get nets down today. Well, this is the plan. You know, it doesn't always go to plan, like the video didn't. Yeah, hopefully I'm trying to record little bits as I go along, so I can show you my days over the next month. Yeah, so we're good so far. Let's do the calendar. So, do you remember them? Shall I go through? I feel like I should probably just go through them in case there's some new people watching these videos. We have the gingerbread, French vanilla, mulled wine, warm apple and cinnamon are the different scents of the candles. We had gingerbread yesterday. I won't always remember the day before, but hopefully we'll be good at this. So gingerbread was yesterday. We're on the 2nd. What have you guessed? I saw a few of your comments. Not so many people. We've got to wait. You've got to catch up and start doing it. Okay, we ready? They're not, this is not, oh, okay, got it better than yesterday. Okay. Wouldn't have expected that. We have another gingerbread. Let me make sure it is. Ugh. Again, I whiffed too hard. Oh, you would have thought I would have learned from yesterday. We have another gingerbread. Okay, I hope I haven't got a duff packet. They're all going to be gingerbread. See, now you're thinking, oh, you can't just guess a different one every time. It may be the same. Let's see if we can figure this out. Ah, love a candle. Now before, I would just have the candle going, like I'd sit it on the side and I'd just leave it going for a little while. And then I'd, you know, leave the kitchen or whatever and blow it out, because, you know, don't leave candles unattended. But it's so cold in my house now. The kitchen is the warmest space, even though there's no radiator in here or anything, it's just the warmest space to be in. And I've got my computer in here, and, you know, when people are cooking in here, it warms up, and then you open that door and it's so cold. So I literally stayed in, and this thing burnt down 2 nothing. So I've actually had to bin yesterday's one already. I don't go through candles like that. It's weird. You know, they go on for a little while and then they go off. But I'm going to be in here for a while, so maybe we'll get through this one too. I have to say, I didn't really get any of that scent, but I think, you know, you start to, don't you get, what's that? You know, you get used to the scent, don't you? You're supposed to change scents, not that often. I don't know, I'm talking rubbish again. Okay, so anyway, day number 2, Vlogmas 2, gingerbread twice now. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I've enjoyed doing this so far. I mean, maybe I need to commit myself to you lot a little bit more throughout the year. Maybe this would be a good thing for me, who knows. Don't get ahead of yourself, Louise. It's a good day so far. Well, we've had our ups and downs, but we're doing good. So I hope you are having a lovely Saturday. Make sure you're wrapping up warm if you're in England because it's cold. And where was that place? One of you commented, you know, I'm never going to be rude about this. Like, most of the time I'm not going to remember your names. But you said it was snowing, so it's colder where you are than where I am. My battery's going, it's telling me shut up, Louise. So I am sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.